Hi guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to Early Years Matters TV. On this channel, we focus on everything early childhood related. If these are the kind of videos you're looking for, what you have to do, subscribe, and not just subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so that you'll be the first person to be notified each time a new video is being dropped on the channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the importance of observation in preschool settings. Yes, today's discussion is going to be all about the importance of observation in preschool settings. Let me start by giving the definition of observation. So what is observation? Observation is watching and listening closely to the child. So observation is where you, as the educator, you focus on a particular child or group of children. You're observing what they're doing. You're taking an account of what they're doing. So this is what observation is all about. In the area of early childhood, observation is really important. So what is observation again? So just a quick recap. Observation is watching and listening closely to the child. You, as the educator, when you're observing the children, you need to pay close attention to them and document what they are doing. Now let's talk about the importance of observation. Yes, educators, it's important. Part of your job descriptions, you have to observe children. Yes. So why do I have to observe children? Yes, I know in my place of work, I'm told I have to observe the children, but it's also important when you're observing children. It's not just only to document what you've observed about the children is important. So let's talk about the importance of observation. Observation will tell you about the interest of the children. As educators, when you're observing the children, you'll be able to find out about what they like. You'll be able to find out about their interest. For instance, you could be observing the children during free play time, and you see that is what they're interested in, they'll be playing with. So this is telling you something. This is telling you what the children are interested in. And in return, it's going to help you when you're planning for them. It's going to help you when you're planning your curriculum, when you're putting your curriculum together. At least you know what interests the children. As you're planning the curriculum, you'll be able to take this into consideration. So observation is important in relation to telling you about the interest of the children. Also, through observations, you'll be able to find out about their needs, where are the children are in terms of their needs. For instance, through observation, you could observe that a particular child is struggling with putting on their coat. So this is what you've observed. And then the next day, think of how you're going to help the child to be able to put on their coat. Think of activities. Think of how you're going to support the child to put on their coat. It could also be, for instance, through observation as well, that you find out that some group of children are finding it difficult to share. They don't like to share their toys. So this is a need. You've identified the needs. So you need to put plan in place in relation to encouraging the children in your classroom to share. So it could be simple things such as, giving the children, during circle time, asking them questions. You could ask them to take turns. So now the first question is going to be for Johnny. So now, Johnny, your turn. Now, Sarah, your turn. Now, your turn. So it's going to help the children to take turn while they are having fun. So in terms of observation as well, you'll be able to identify the children's needs. What are their needs? And you'll be able to support them as well. So when you identify the children's needs, you'll be able to put plan in place to meet their needs. So in terms of observation as well, it would help you to plan the children's curriculum. So you've observed the children, okay, this is where they are. Okay, you've observed the children, their needs, their strengths, whatever they love to do, and you put all of this together. It's telling you something, okay? You need to understand that observation is telling you something, not just saying, oh yes, you've documented it and that's it, you tick the box. It's telling you something about the group of children in your classroom, and this will steer you towards planning curriculum. It's going to help you to put an inclusive curriculum in place, because at least you've identified the strengths of all the children, you've identified their needs, you've identified what they're very good at, and help you to ensure that your curriculum is inclusive. Because yes, you've identified the different needs of the children. For instance, if you've 10 children in your classroom, you've observed them, so you find out different things about the children, where they're coming from, their background, what they love to do, what are their needs, what are they struggling with, what are the challenges that they are facing. And then you put this together. There you go. You have your imagined inquiry-based preschool curriculum. Imagined curriculum is all about the children's needs, interest, what they love to do, and of inclusion. You're taking into consideration the need in your classroom. And there you go. You have an imagined and inquiry-based preschool curriculum, which early childhood is all about. So how do I go about Imagine an inquiry-based preschool curriculum together. It's so simple. All you just have to do is pay attention to the children in your classroom, observe them, document what they like to do, document their strengths, their needs, and there you go. You put all of this together. You have your imagined and inquiry-based preschool curriculum. So as you can see, observation is really important in the area of early childhood. As you can tell, as educators, if you're struggling to put a curriculum in place, you might be thinking, oh, you're having challenges in relation to putting an inclusive and inquiry-based preschool curriculum together. It's so simple. Start by observing the children. Start by finding out about their needs. Document this and go through what you've observed about the children and think you have an emergent and inquiry-based preschool curriculum. And you also need to understand that when you put a curriculum in place that is in relation to what the children are interested in, they would want to learn. And this is what early childhood is all about. It has to be fun, what the children love to do. So if you present the children with what they love to do, there you go. Learning is going to be promoted. It's going to be so simple. The children will want to learn because it's something that they're so much interested in. So as educators, I would charge you today to do more of observation. I know observation can be challenging. It requires time, it requires documentation, but don't look at all of this. It's going to really help you and make your job simple in relation to putting an emergent and inquiry-based preschool curriculum together. And if you want more of this on this channel, what you have to do, subscribe, and not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that you'll be the first person to be notified each time a new video is being dropped on this channel. Until I come your way next time, stay safe and mind yourself for now. Bye.